night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark doesn't seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie has said Shimio was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck. Back to the forest we go! We come to the forest entrance once again. He's gone, huh? Look at the old picnic table. What was Shimio doing back then, making a corpse sit next to him? It's almost like he was having a picnic. Did you just want a friend? What? Nothing, sorry, just talking to myself, don't worry about it. Let's go, we haven't learned anything about him yet. I try changing the subject, but I still can't stop staring at the picnic table. It's the bench at the table the man was sitting at. Seems something's on it. I carefully pick it up off the bench. Got bottle of honey. Honey? Could that be? Maybe it's a gift. No, it's probably more like he just forgot it. Just then I see something lying on the table itself. It's the cap from a soft drink. The inside of it's still wet, but I don't see the bottle itself anywhere. Did he throw it away? He's a murderer with class, man. Sure, he might... I don't think a beekeeper suit is gonna wow, a beekeeper suit is gonna help right now. I feel around the inside canal. My fingers hit something hard. Got empty bottle. Well, if that's only a recycling container, you know, you're not supposed to put the cap in, so. It's a crumpled piece of paper. With leaf family fun play cake. Liquid on, get on sticky. Bees gather over and over. Game interrupted. That's all it says. Is this a diary draft or something? Got honeybee family draft. Sources, family, bee, family notes. I open the notebook, but most of the pages have been ripped out. Doubt it has anything useful. Crafted case with jewelry inside looks out of place sitting in this cottage. I open it. There's a carefully preserved torn notebook page inside. It's a holy journey performed in a quiet place. In the area past the meeting place, there is a clue about how to get to paradise. The eastern thicket, often. I search through all the containers and gather the ones that still have something in them. Got night-night times 3. Thank you. You still got an hour and a half before dinner, so don't you lie to me. No. Oh, don't you lie to Mama. You're just lying to Mama all the time. No. Can I press that button? Yes, I can. Alright. No, it's not time yet. You gotta wait for Din Din. We're on a roll. Are we, though? Are we on a roll, Iris? You're so cute with your little head quirks. I hear creaks and groans along with the rustling of leaves. No, lay down. Lay down. A sweet fragrance wafts in the wind from somewhere in the darkness. At my feet are what look like beehives. This must be what all remains of the bee farm. It's weird that something like this here, of all places. We may as well have a look around. Hanging from the tree are human corpses. The skin is white as wax. Countless holes are drilled into the body, and bees are buzzing in and out of them. My mind flashes back to the corpse in the cottage. It's just like the woman. Ugh. Are those seriously dead bodies? Why would anyone do that? They must be insane. The bees have at my feet start to rattle. A pitch-black cloud suddenly rises up, overwhelming my vision. Something invades my eyes and nose. It's a swarm of bees. What? Mister! Even more bees are coming from the hives. Which hive should I close first? I don't know. Rush to the hive and somehow managed to close the lid, but I didn't do it right. Bees descend on me. Oh yeah, that was bad. I dive at the hive and close the lid. I hear the disgusting sound of the bees being crushed. Guess I was able to seal the hive in time. I carefully sneak close to the hive and manage to close the lid. A lukewarm liquid spurts everywhere like a grape bursting in my hand. I succeeded in closing the hive right before the bees burst out. Yeah, I knew it was, but I just, my brain swapped them because I was trying to remember something from last time. After I close all the hives, the bees finally quiet down. Damn it, I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, you're telling me. We crouch there for a few minutes till we catch our breaths. Inside the holes seem to have a spiral pattern must have made intentionally. A thick liquid drips from them. The smell, well, I can't describe how horrible it is. Bees are gathering on it. What is that liquid? It seems that liquid attracts the bees. If I had a suitable container, I could gather some of it. The corpse is clutching something in its hand. I pry open the stiff fingers. Got a cottage key. I've felt this before. The marks seemed to accelerate and the person with me began acting strangely. Hey, show. I spin around and look at him. He's clearly acting oddly. I raise my voice. Hey, can you hear me, show? What's wrong, old man? I was afraid of that, the marks starting to have a greater effect. I need to gather clues quickly. If I don't, Shimi will. I take out the empty bottle and gather some of the dripping liquid in it. That stinky liquid. Not yet. It's not food time yet. Lay down. Here, have a blueberry and chill. Pinch blueberry. There's a thicket growing straight ahead. It's rather dense. There's no way to see what's past it. I press through the thicket undergrowth and notice a small clearing inside. The path might keep going. I realize something as I continue down it. Her. I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. I turn hopeful eyes towards Sho, but there's really no point. I have to go get the girl. You have to go all the way back just to get a girl so you can pray. How stupid. Especially when she then can't actually, like, do the battle with you. Come to the forest entrance once again. Christy seems the same as usual, but... Hey, Christy, you don't feel odd at all? In what way? Are you feeling okay? Yes, I feel perfectly normal. We need to hurry, you know. Right. It doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. Always gotta share the blueberries with the dog. Can't go this way. You have to wait. I know, waiting sucks. Please try it. What, me? I guess I'll have to. She faces the figure and offers up a prayer. The figure vanishes. It disappeared. It seems her desperate prayers worked. Thank goodness. It didn't possess me. Good job. Let's keep going. I know. Use the cottage key to open the door. An overly sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. I'm pretty sure it's honey. My eyes fall on the white object that was carelessly left lying around. That can't be. Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening that. I have to check it out. We don't have much time left. I'll get to it. All the bottles looked cracked, damaged. A small container. I open up the container. Inside is something that looks like a dried tree root. Dried tree root. As a scrap of paper, it's stuck to the tree root with wire. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone. But my head is so foggy I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two, but... Oh, that was the hit. Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. The big burlap sack is slung against the wall. It is incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine if it's holding something. Just then, something inside the bag moves. It keeps squirming intermittently. Why? Why is it moving? A cold sweat breaks out on my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Holding my breath, I slowly open it. And sickeningly sweet smell hits us. Hey, buddy. It's a corpse currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. Masao Kimura, who was sitting on the bench with Shimio and wanted to commit suicide. That can't be a beehive. Honeybees are burrowing into the holes all over his body, diligently making their hive. The faint noise we heard coming from the bag must have been the buzzing of the bees. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of Shimio. Once it complete, an object dart will be added to the repulsive beehive. D-art? Just then I noticed some object stuffed in the next to the corpse. The mismatched items seem almost like a burial accessory for the dearly departed. Got tennis ball, large ball of night-night. And then night-night type 3. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Daze the swarm. Can I do that with what I found so far? Yes. Return Masao's corpse to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. Right there. Right there. Right there, you dumbass. There you go. Hey, can I say something? Chrissy's expression is grave. Her face is flushed with shame. I know full well that it's far too late to be saying this, but I can't stand it. I can't take any more of this. If we run into the monster, no way will I be able to do anything. I'm not kidding. Whatever I said on TV is totally meaningless here in this forest. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. I know this is out of the blue, but I thought it was now or never. I really am sorry, but I just can't do this. Christy stumbles over multiple apologies. No, there's nothing to apologize for. It's normal in situations like this. Any regular person would react the same. Hell, everyone would want to run as far away as they could. But our confession carries a dangerous consequence of its own. If at some point I end up fighting the spirit like I did at H Elementary, could she handle being my partner? Fuck you. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This is the end of the path of meetings. This might be the area past the meetings place mentioned in the note. We push through the undergrowth. I find a beast trail leading to the east. A hidden trail. Why would something like that be? We better be careful. Yeah, I know. Then. Hey, buddy. The ghost of a man stands blocking our way, silently staring. The figure is glaring harshly at me, but only me. Me? I can't do that. But when she faces the figure and offers up a prayer, the figure vanishes. Oh, thank goodness. I guess the ghost was glad to see a woman. Looks like my prayer got through to them.
This came back from a search.
Really? And what are you searching for me, Google? Ernest was glad to see a woman. The importance of being earnest. Cecily Cardew. Good job, Google. Prayers come in handy sometimes, huh? Let's keep going. I'll carefully open it up. Inside is a folded scrap of paper and something that looks like an incense. Got suicide note, mosquito repelling incense. I'm gonna save just in case. I think there's the one more item I need to get before we can trigger the fight, but for reasons. Looking like the flower was blooming, the leaves are distinctly pointed. I take out the broken crowbar and thrust it into the dirt by the plant's base. The dirt is softer than I expected. The pointed end easily breaks it up. Finally, I get to the root. It kind of looks like a small carrot. Got plant root. Huh? Excuse me. What are you going to do with that? I will show you later. Hey guys, you want the rest of the blueberries? There you go. All the blueberries for Iris. Alright, now I gotta go swap back to someone else. Well, I remember being in my psychology once, and ate the blueberries, Iris. And we were talking, and Bixby started talking in my pocket. I was like, "Shut up, Bixby!" And he was like, "Okay, I'll be here if you need me." And I'm like, "That's right." I believe Show can use the gun. So. Oh, Bixby, you silly boy! All right, so you didn't get all of them. There's 3 more. Oh, you missed one right there. Good job. All the blueberries for Iris. All the blueberries for Iris. Because Iris is a good girl. You got it. Hold on. No, this is right. Never mind. Almost, Iris. Almost done with this chapter. She's almost done with this chapter. But she's definitely got to spray some bees. The tray of women corpses have been turned into hives. The buzz of bees fills the air. If I don't do something about the bees, we won't be able to get through here. Take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. Carefully. The bees' movement gets slower. An indescribable horror smell is coming from the thick liquid dripping from the holes. Nothing else really stands out. Take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. Hello, beautiful girl. There's a bottle of drugs hidden inside the beehive. Got good morning times, too. Alright, one more item and then the fight begins. I open the beehive. There's a bottle of drugs among the swarm. Got large bottle of sweet dreams. The label has a warning on it. Do not mix, dangerous. Mixing sweet dreams and night-night is extremely dangerous for family. Cannot be used with sprayer. The mark has dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. The mark scorches me again. Looks like we're out of time. I brace myself, then glance over at Sho. Sho, I'm counting on you. Sorry, this is going to hurt. I slap Sho's face. Ow! Old man, you little! That clear your head a little? He's coming. We have to go. We'll do everything we can, but you have to do as I say. Yeah, okay. I proceed to lead Sho into the darkness. Drifting on the wind from somewhere is the meltingly sweet fragrance of honey. Oops, I did it wrong, I think. Oh no, I did it right, okay. Thought I did the wrong thing. And you put the honey on the new root, not the old root. I pour honey on the plant root and throw it into Shimi's mouth. He initially tries to expel it, but seems to realize something and gulps it down quickly. He happily stuffs his cheeks with the honey-coated root. Now I can finally see my family. You like bees? Your nipples are purple. I think that's a health problem. He collapses flat on the ground, the deadly poison having invaded his whole body. His face is frozen into a peaceful smile, like a kid who's eaten a delicious meal. The bees continue to hover around the still Shimio. I don't sense Shimio anymore. Huh, serves you right. Sho is back to normal. His mark appears to have vanished. Mine is still branded red on my arm. Then Shimio wasn't the one who gave it to me. But I kind of figured that that'd be the case. From what I can tell, when the mark bearers confront the spirit that cursed them, they suffer extreme memory loss. That's why Sho was acting strangely. I myself didn't have any problems, so Shimio wasn't the right spirit. Something is lying in the path. It's a small notebook. The cover's wet, the light of the flashlight makes it glitter. It could be honey. Did this belong to Shimio? Where did he hide this? Okay, now I really don't feel like touching it. Damn, that's gross. All yours, old man. It seems Sho has absolutely no intention of picking it up. I give up and bend down to grab it. Flipping through the pages, it appears to be a diary. The dark will make it tough to read. Let's get a look when we get back. I want to beat the retreat out of here ASAP. Beat a retreat. Yeah, you're right. We carefully retrace our steps back to the entrance so we don't get lost. Without warning, the light dies. Hey, what are you trying to pull? Don't mess with me like this. It's not me. What's going on? It won't respond. An icy cold shiver runs down my spine. I'm suddenly overwhelmingly afraid, like the dark forest is trying to absorb my body. If I could just get the light back on. If we had just had it back, I'd feel so much better. I hit the switch repeatedly, silently praying. Just a malfunction? So it was just broken then? Damn, I about had a heart attack. Let's get our asses out of here before it does it again. Yep. Not really. We're all the way out here, get in the car. Oh, if we hurry all the way out and get in the car. We're free. You're finally back. Looks like you were successful too. The mark's gone. Well, mine is, at least. My mark is still there. What does this mean? Christy is hysterical, clutching her head. What the? No use raking our brains over it. Come on, let's ask Mary. Mary. Welcome back, Lord Cade. It appears that you have overcome your fear and cleared away the grudge. It is unfortunate that Shimio was not the one who bestowed your mark. Good news is that at least Lord Sho and Lord Mashida's marks vanished. A question. I get why my mark didn't go away, but why hasn't Christie's? I thought she got it from Shimio. The hypothesis is then incorrect. What I mean to say is, another spirit must have given her mark. I don't want to believe it, but it's true Christie hadn't been in her right mind when we met. It's definitely possible that she hadn't realized she had it already. Lady Christie received her mark fairly recently. Her memory is currently unaffected, but if she were to come in contact with the spirit that cursed her, her amnesia may accelerate, so please exercise care. Her amnesia would get worse. That would explain Sho's strange behavior before we fought Shimio. Hey, Cade. It's been bugging me for a while now, but you kind of stink. I am pretty sweaty. I did spend a whole day walking all over the mountain. What did you expect? No, it's not that. My nose can't compare to a police dog's, but it's still pretty good. Your sleeves smell weird. Maybe it's the honey. But it's got you from that notebook. I never did read the honey-covered notebook, did I? I take it out from my bag and open up the sticky pages. Inside it talks about Honeybee family, what they did, and their ideologies. I can't tell if Shimio wrote this or someone else, but the incoherent writing spells out their fanatical thinking and hatred for society. It's fascinating as abnormal psychology, but doesn't bear relevance to the current problem. The author seems extremely pious. Multiple pages wax on about H Shrine. He seriously believed we'd face divine wrath if the shrine fell to ruin. All of the suicides in the forest, the numerous horrifying incidents, according to the author, they're all because of the divine wrath of H Shrine. H Shrine, divine wrath. Strange, that part sticks out to me. After I finish skimming through, I tell the other mark bearers what it says. Enough of that crap. Divine wrath curses too much. Guess I can't write it off then. It's no more ridiculous than the idea that spirits really exist. We're dealing with the supernaturalists, so just about anything's fair game. Divine wrath. If that's true, then... It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. I am sure all of you are tired from walking on the mountain. I haven't been this whipped since the last time I was out at baseball club. Sorry, but I gotta go crash. Later. And I never have to do his voice again. Yay! Too much has happened today. I need a break from it all. I'll think about the future more once I've gotten some rest. Well, good night. Hey, Kay. I decided to leave tomorrow, too. I'll miss you. Cut the sap, it's gross. Anyway, I'm satisfied. That big string of missing persons cases the Force couldn't solve. I figured out what was behind it. And I've basically closed the Honeybee family case I've chased for years. The truth you're seeking can be found here, huh? Mary's something else, isn't she? I can finally visit someone's grave. His expression's still the same, but it feels like he's more at peace. He accomplished what he set to do. Hey, Cade. This whole thing is too dangerous. I'm reckless, but that doesn't mean I don't care if I live or die. Sticking my neck out for you past this point is just too risky. Sorry. A tremor runs through his clenched fist. If you manage to escape your death, I'll buy you a drink sometime. See you. It's not sap, it's honey. Yeah. Now, Lord Cade, please inform me once you are ready to rest. Good night. Let's see. Let's see. Temporary retreat. Back at the mansion, Christy tells of the incident in the forest she reported on back when she was an anchor. 5 years ago, a group of people calling themselves the Honeybee family lived cut off from the society deep in the forest. That is until one day when they had mysteriously committed mass suicide. News reports say they'd become disillusioned with society and followed their leader's order to die, but the police investigation was inconclusive. The problem lies with the appearance of the leader, who was said to have died with them. Christy says pictures show him to be a giant, obese man. The mass suicide caused the forest to become quickly deserted. This Honeybee family group concerns me. There were traces of their presence everywhere in the forest. If we want to survive any unexpected dangers or chances with Shimi, we need to be careful not to overlook a single detail in this investigation. Let's see. Field and The spirit vanished and the honey-covered notebook lies in the ground. A certificate is pasted onto the first page. Registration of the non-profit of Honeybee Family with an address within H City. It was signed 8 years ago. Their goal is environmental protection of honeybees and their habitats. Their leader's name is Shinzo Maruo. So that's Shimio. His true name. The pages after that are full of incoherent rambling, both about the members of the Honeybee family and the torment they endured from society. It is as if the family's pent-up resentment spews out with every word. The further I read, the more I notice there's a weird shift in the writing. The deeper into the pages I go, the more childish and nonsensical it turns. Found another suicide victim, the Divine Wrath. That's no good. So why? Let's see. A traitor among family, sacrifice shrine, and me happy, hate the police. Almost ready to discard body. Soon. Last day everyone went to Promised Land, so why am I the only oh body, not enough holes, need more. For whatever reason, Shimio didn't die during the family mass suicide. I wonder why. Does that mean the voice from the shrine wasn't a hallucination and some kind of divine wrath turned him into a monster? And the traitor policeman from the journal. It must be somehow related to Mashida. No time to check now. Well, interesting. Feel very interesting. Well, we're at 4 hours. The mic didn't drop. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna take a break, either for just a little bit so I can make dinner, or just till tomorrow. And then either pick up later tonight after dinner or play tomorrow. Because I know what's gonna happen if I continue. My voice is gonna kill me because it's already kind of hurting. So. Alright, let's see what happens.